Hello everybody and welcome back to Little Norton. Now before we start, I just want to tell you a few things. We've got this front loader here, which I didn't even know we had. I found it as I was driving past the maintenance shed at the other farm. I saw it there and I didn't even realise I had it, so it was in one of the sheds. So I brought that up here, got a little bucket for the sheep. I tried to move these, but they fell over. So. But yeah, the sheep need cleaning, and we have. Remember when I said we couldn't find where the wool spawned? Well, it spawns here. Is where it spawns. We've already got 2 and a bit. Give them some water while we're here. 2 and a bit pallets of wool. Bought a pallet fork, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wool into one of these sheds until we get enough to justify taking it to the sell point. What else did I do? Yeah, I sold the little skid steer thing that we had. Remember the skid steer that was here? And I bought a pallet fork. And I did buy the little scout. And see, some strange reason we fast forwarded through one day, slept through the night, and this field is ready to harvest already, which I don't understand. So I've put the growth rate down onto normal now instead of having on fast, because that's just too quick. But I did manage to do this part of the field, the centre bit of the field here, with the scouts. But when I go on to here, I still don't get the option to do both of them as a block. So I don't understand why, but that's okay, as long as we've got the scouts, so we can do that. So the first thing we're going to be doing today, as you can probably tell by the setup we got here, is we're going to go and do some silage. So we've got the 2 big fields down by the BGA that need doing, so yeah, we'll go there. And just in case anybody doesn't know, when you start this game, you actually start there in that beer garden there. And you start off and your car is actually in the car park. It's just in case you don't know. Right, let's get down to the BGA. 8:05 on a lovely moon. What could go wrong, eh? That's last word. Yeah, I'm a bit weary of this traffic sometimes, especially when I've got something on the back, just in case it hangs over the sides or something. But once we've got the digestate, we can start using it on the fields, because I have a digestate slurry spreader. I've left it at the BGA. Well, at least I think I did. Maybe not. I thought I bought one. Oh well. Maybe I meant to buy one, I just forgot. Just like me, that is. Right, there's an entrance. Oh, yes, I've gone past it. On the right hand side here. Is. Yeah, because of the the awkwardness of the what you call it, the bunkers at the BGA, I'll place this one down. So yeah, we'll want me to go out too far. So let's unfold more. Well, start here and we can just go all the way around. I mean, there's bits of grass that are not part of the field that we'll still get. But yeah, hopefully with these two fields should get a decent amount of silage, all being well. And then I'll just get the what's it called, the conveyor belt thing. Yeah, I'll get that and stuck at the wall. And I'll use that instead of shoveling it out because it's not too easy to get. But yeah, it's a decent sized field this. Shall we put the tide up a little bit until we get a nice light time of day? Yeah, that field's already grown, but yeah, I did want to go and put another stage of fertilizer on, but I can't now because it's grown. So yeah, we'll just have to do as we as much as we can. But I don't know why it grew so quickly. I mean, one night is not supposed to be like 3 stages. Well, at least I don't think it's supposed to be. But yeah, at least it gives us an opportunity to harvest it and get some money back, I suppose. I mean, we've got little bits of grass on the side just there, but there's no point getting all that. Just getting the equipment in there to actually to row it up and stuff take forever anyway. There's no point. I want to get as much as I can of this. Don't want to miss any if I can help it. Plus it's all money. Oh, actually, let's put the map on. Let's see what we're getting. Yeah. Not a great deal. Some really bad places then. I mean, when it comes to fertilizing this, I don't think I will put manure on it because, well, by the time we get back to the farm, yeah, I'm not sure. Because I was thinking by the time we get back to the farm, it could be just as easy to do fertilizer, but then fertilizer's expensive. I mean, do you put manure on grass anyway? Not sure. I mean, in real life, would you put manure on grass? Yeah, you can see where the fertilizer didn't actually take in some, like in that one strip there. I don't know why. But it's weird how the fields work with this precision farming. And I have updated precision farming as well, by the way. I didn't know there was another update. I checked my mods earlier and it said that there was an update for precision farming and for the add-on that I'm using that goes with it. Right, that time down. So I updated both of those. Jumpy today. If I'd have had another tractor, I suppose I could have used follow me, but there's not really much point. Not really much point getting another tractor on the go. It's all extra money, isn't it? And as you can see, I don't have a great deal of it. Because I did buy a shovel first, you know, the little shovel that I usually use for the sheep. I bought that at first, and that cost me £100. And I was driving around back to the farm. I was taking all the equipment back to the farm from yesterday, and I noticed the front loader. I sold the shovel. I lost £30 on it, but yeah, doesn't matter. Right, let us work out a game plan of this now. Yeah, we're not getting a fantastic yield off it, but you know, at least it's something. See, parts of it is looks like it's 125%, but other parts it's just no good at all. But this did only have one stage fertilising done on it anyway. Well, by me, I don't know if it was done before. I don't think it was. And I did the lime on it as well. Well, you can see the lime still in the field. So next time, I'm not sure, but I might plough it. Plough it and then replant the grass. That might give me a better yield, mightn't it? Because I don't think it's being ploughed at all at the minute. I think it needs ploughing. Where are we? I'm lost. Oh, there we are. No, it needs ploughing around the edges, which is weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that needs ploughing. Let's talk about it. Is it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say it needs ploughing. I wonder why it needs ploughing around the edges, but not on the field itself. It's strange. But yeah, I might do that anyway. Plough it, spread it with fertilizer or manure, and then put some lime down and all the rest of it, and then replant it as grass. Because obviously the more work I do on it, the better the yield's going to be, isn't it? So, well, I would hope. Like I say, I don't know whether I'm going to put manure down or fertiliser yet. I might put manure if I'm going to plough it. But then again, I suppose I can just cultivate it if it doesn't need ploughing. But we will see. And when I'm turning, I'm not lifting the mowers just in case there's some stuff that I missed on the circles, on the headlands. Because you never know. Just got to go back and get the windrow later. The loading wagon is already actually here. It's at the BGA in by where the bunkers are. So we're all right for there. I've got too far to go. And we don't have far to go for the bunker itself either, it's just in the same field. But I think this is only one of the only starting tractor that we kept. Oh no, actually we've got the other little Massey, haven't we? Yeah, so that's from when we started. But most of the other stuff we sold and replaced. With a bit of luck, we should make some good money off this. And I remember in 15, silage was a fortune in 15. And then the price went down a bit in 17, but it was still worth a bit in 17. And now it's worth less than half, I think, what it was in 17. But it's worth something, that's the main thing. And obviously the more of it you've got, the more it's worth. The more money you make. All about the green. Seeing that's this field almost done. Didn't take long, did it? So I was going to miss a bit there. See, and that's why I actually kept this tractor, because of the all-wheel steering. I like the all-wheel steering. It's good to get in and out of tight spots. Right. Why did you not put the other one down? There we go. Do them both, please. Thank you. Oh, and if you noticed, I put a seed and fertilizer station there as well, so we don't have to keep going back and to from the farm. And when we were fertilizing and liming this, because the lime is so expensive as well, and it runs out so quickly that by the time you get back to the farm, you should have had a. That's why I actually bought a bigger lime spreader, because by the time we got back, kept getting back to the farm, it was yeah, it was ridiculous. So I think that other one that I had was only somewhat like 3,000 litres or something. Lift that. Oh. Yeah, it didn't take long to do that at all, did it? But yeah, if I have got a slurry spreader, then it will be by there, because I'm sure I left it here. But what, I'm nowhere near that. That's the head. But yeah, I'm not sure if I did now. No, I was convinced that I did, but yeah, never mind. Going senile in my old age. Dang. Might as well make the most of it and get as much up here as we can. I don't want to go too far back because I don't want to delete the hedges. Not the hedges, the bushes. So I have a modding that actually, I think it's called Better Mowing or something, and it deletes the bushes and the weeds. Yeah, that field there needs to be done. We've got quite a bit of harvesting stuff to do as well, I think. We've got all the other fields up by the pig farm. There's about 4 fields there, if I remember rightly. And we got the one by the farm as well, or the main farm, where we what we did last one of the last streams that we did. So we've got plenty of work to be getting on with. Yeah, I don't think this ground knows what colour to change to. It's all different colours. Joseph and his field of many colours. It's like dipping into a bag of candy. You never know what colour's going to come out. Yeah, this is terrible. Not even sure what type of soil this is. Oh, we've got loam and sandy loam. Okay. Yeah, seems a bit weird. But like I say, once we've collected all the grass off here, I suppose we can cultivate them at least. Cultivate them, put some more seed down, and see what happens then. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I mean, what I might do is get a slurry spreader and you use the slurry just for these fields. That way, then we don't have to travel so far to pick up manure. Yeah, that could work, couldn't it? Well, depending on how much digestate we actually get. I don't know what the ratio is of the digestate. I mean, like, say, if you put 100,000 litres of silage in the BGA, do you get 100,000 litres of digestate? Not sure. Because I mean, it's not very often I do stuff like this, you know what I mean? I usually just go for the farming side of it, really, or the arable side, and the occasional animals. Because usually I don't have very much success when it comes to doing silage. So I was doing one. I mean, it was in 17, but it was oh, I forgot what the name of the map was. Corn Belt. Yeah, I got something like 4 million litres of silage or something in the bunkers. The bunkers were massive. And it took hours and hours, well, probably days actually. I can't remember exactly how long it took. It took a long time, and that was with course play, because the grass fields were so far away from the BGA. So I filled up the one bunker, and when I opened it, because it finished fermenting, the whole bunker was concrete. It just rock hard, couldn't move it. And then I found out that there was only one bunker on the actual map that didn't work, and that just happened to be the one that I picked to you. So go figure. Yeah, things like that always seem to happen to me. I suppose Johnny would call it the Brummy curse. Could be right. But yeah, this hasn't took long at all. I think we did start off with a mower, but it was just a single rear mower, I think. I can't really remember. But I think we started with a small mower, which was just no good for anything. And because I had all that extra money that I brought over from Gatehead, after selling everything there, I thought, yeah, that's why I've got so much equipment and so many fields. But if I'd have thought about it, I probably wouldn't have bought so many fields and just bought more equipment instead. But yeah, it is what it is. I suppose I could still sell the fields because they hold their value anyway. Yeah, it's very jumpy today, isn't it? Game. Hey Graham, how you doing, mate? How's your eyes today? You can see an inch further than last night. Oh, okay. Well, it's improving then. Might take a few days for your vision to come back fully anyway. Never known pain like it. Yeah, I can imagine. Because my mom had it done and she said it was painful, you know what I mean? So, you know what is bothering me the most? No, what's bothering you the most? Not being able to play Euro Truck, yeah. Because well, if you can't see the screen, then you can't really play, can you? But like I say, give it by this time next week. I reckon your eyesight will be back to normal. Yeah, I think it took my mum about a week or something like that. But then again, I mean, she was in her 70s when she had hers done. You know what I mean? So her eyesight weren't the best anyway. But when she had them cataracts, she could hardly see anything. Ah, right, yeah, yeah. Well, the drops are just to make sure that your eyes don't dry out and stuff. Because if your eyes dry out, then you can get an infection. And I mean that's just normally. And when you've got cataracts, you don't want an infection. Did you put them in for your last night? Did you not have any this morning? How often did they tell you to put them in? Because every 4 hours. Yeah. I was going to say it's usually pretty regular. Because like I say, I mean, it's just to stop your eyes from drying out. Because I mean, even when you haven't had an operation, you've probably felt like your eyes are dry and all that sort of stuff. And that's what causes the infections. So that's why if you ever get an eye infection, they always give you drops because it moisturizes the eye. I mean, you could try taking your eyeball out and rubbing it on your shirt, see if that works out, but I don't think so. One thing you're not missing is work. Well, you wouldn't be able to drive a truck anyway, would you, with cataracts? So. Best thing is not think about it. Don't think about work. Well, I think I stopped a bit late then. I've noticed one thing with this, it speeds off, but it doesn't slow down very quickly. Yeah, the doctors in the hospital have gotten DVLA to freeze my license for X period of time. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I suppose you'll have to go and have another test, won't you, to see whether you're fit to drive or whether you can see to drive or not. Right. Let's get the back one up first, I think. I mean, if I need these bays for anything else, I suppose I could always just put both of these in the same bay, if I have to. Got a question. Okay, I'll try and answer it if I can. You know something? It does. I don't know why it doesn't when I'm playing, but it does. It's supposed to. I don't know why it's not. Right, we want, what do we want now? We want the white first, which is here. Only when the player ain't there to see it. Yeah, that's it. Wait, only when the player's not there. I think it might actually be a multiplayer thing. Because it does it. It definitely does it in single player. It might not just. It just might not do it in multiplayer. Yeah, don't need to be Teddy, does it? I might sell that Tedder actually. I don't think we're ever going to need it. But for some weird reason, I mean, look at the sheep. The sheep just freeze. There. So they don't freeze like that in single player. Oh, you got something to tell me? Oh, okay. Hey Portia, I told you about the girl at Tesco's. Yes, I do, I remember. Has he seen her lately? Sorry, I couldn't resist that. Guess who now feels like guess who now feels like a plum? She feels like a plum. What? What? Oh, not her, you. Okay, why do you feel like a plum? Have you grown white and turned purple? Pulled her out door with a basket of flowers for Graham's mum from Mother's Day. Okay. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Why did you do that? Does she know Graham's mum? Oh, okay. She's a flower arranger in her spare time. But does she know Graham's mum? Ah, right. So you thought he was chatting her up, and he wasn't. He was just arranging to get some flowers for his mum. Ah, right. Now I understand. Shall we call you Violet Beauregard? You know who Violet Beauregard is, don't you? Violet Beauregard. She's the girl who turned into a plum in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Was it Violet Beauregard? I think it was. It was one of them anyway. You never saw Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? Oh, it's a classic. The original film, not the remake. The remake was a bit weird. Oh, Charlie Bucket. Or is it Bouquet? Yeah, you can go now. Don't need you. Augustus Gloop. No, Augustus Gloop was the boy. He was the little German boy, weren't he? I think. You're the female version of him, but not as fat. Oh, okay, okay. You're Italian? You're only 7 stone in weight. That's not a very healthy weight, is it? Then again, you're only like 5'2" or something, ain't you? So yeah, it's okay. You have to hold on to ground when it's windy. It's just so the wind don't blow you away. Oh, you're 5 foot, not 5'2". Not going to argue over a few borders. You haven't been to Austria recently, have you? I know I double in weight when I'm oh, I'm not rubbing it in. My daughter used to be like that though. She used to be really, really thin when she was younger, really skinny. Don't know why, because she used to eat like a horse. And there was a bad storm one day, and they were on the way to school, and the wind started blowing her down the road. It was funny. She had to hold on to her brothers. Yeah, I was going to say, you wanted to set ground on me, you do it yourself. I'll be nice, honest. Well, as nice as I can be. You'll have to work that one out for yourself. Oh yeah, I'm a fast learner, definitely a fast learner. I like my cheekbones where they are, thank you. And in the same condition that they're in. Okay. Does he have to sit down or do you have to stand on a chair? Sorry, I'll stop. I'm wicked and I. Alright, let's get the end of this one. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. He sits on the sofa, I stand next to him, and you're cheeky. No, I'm not. I'm not getting cheeky. I did say I'll try not to be. Only try. Try harder. Okay. Oh well. It might not work. See, I'm a doer, not a trier. I don't try and do anything. I do it. Because you know when you ask somebody to do something and they're like, oh yeah, I'll try and do that for you. You know they're not going to do it. Graham's like that as well. It's the best way to be. See, that's why usually when anybody who knows me anyway, and they want something done, they know if I say yeah, I'll do it, I'll do it. He tries and gives 100% of the fails. No, you don't try. You don't try. You either do or you don't. That's my philosophy anyway. You either do or you don't. See, I was going to get the other, you know, the bigger windrow, but then I thought, when I lift it up, if you go over the windrows, these other rows here, it actually knocks them about. So you have to turn it off, which is a bit of a pain. So I thought, well, the mower is only 9 meters, I think, or 8.9 meters. And this is 9, so this'll do. I think Graham is more of a saying than a philosopher. Graham is more of a saying than of a philosophy. What? Don't put off tomorrow to what to do. Start again. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Yep, exactly. Well, that's the thing with me. I mean, if I actually plan on doing something, I have to do it straight away, because if I leave it till tomorrow, I'll forget all about it. Right now is yeah. Well, there ain't a lot we can do nowadays, is there? Everybody being stuck in the house for God knows how much longer. But it will soon end. I've got some humble pie to eat anyway. I just have some custard with it. It'll be all right. Everything tastes better with custard. Even fish and chips. I'll have that with a side. Yeah. We've got a little bit of work to do there, I think, to try and get them into... No, we're not gonna... No. Forget what I was saying. My good night though, you should have seen the basket that was made. Oh, was it a nice basket? Avalon? How you doing, mate? We can, there we go, neaten that up a little bit, make it easy to collect later. It was huge. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of florists have been complaining about the lockdown, because you know they haven't been able to do anything. Not too bad. Good. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. So what you been up to, mate? This girl has managed that. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Some people can, some people can't, you know what I mean? Depends on their stockists, I suppose, do you know what I mean? If they've got a good supplier, then they're okay. As long as the supplier can get stock. Waiting on tractor parts. So not the thing. Oh, okay. What tractor parts do you need, mate? What's wrong with your tractor?